Want to know what it costs to live in Tampa, Florida, in the Tampa Bay area? Well, we're going to go over everything from housing costs to property taxes, to sales taxes, groceries, everything you'd want to know about the cost of living in Tampa, Florida. And we're going to do that right now. What's up, everyone? Sean McManaman with the Vomero McManaman Group, brokered by eXp Realty. If this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything about living in Tampa and the Tampa Bay area, real estate, lifestyle, we do videos every week. So make sure you tap on that subscribe button and you click on that little bell so you're notified every time we do a video. Okay, before we move into the costs, I want to define the Tampa Bay area for you so you understand where I'm talking about geographically, because I'm going to say Tampa Bay area, Tampa. So let me bring up this map real quick. All right, so the Tampa Bay area consists of 3 counties. We have Hillsborough County, which is where Tampa is, the city of Tampa. Then across Tampa Bay, we have Pinellas County, which has a ton of beautiful beaches, probably some of the best beaches in the world. And then north of that is Pasco County, which also has beautiful beaches. Those are on the coastline. So that is what the Tampa Bay area is made up of, just so you know. All right, so let's go into the cost now. And we're going to start with the biggest cost you're going to have, which is your home. So how does Tampa rate nationwide? So the median home price of a home in Tampa Bay is $252,000. The national median sales price is $274,600. So you can see that the Tampa Bay area, $22,600 less than the median, which is beautiful. I mean, we're lower than the median price. So it depends where you live too in the Tampa Bay area. So keep that in mind. If you want to buy a home that's right on the Gulf of Mexico, right on the beach, you're obviously going to pay substantially more than that. But the median prices are very affordable. Now let's move into rents, which I'm going to give you my opinion. Renting a home right now makes no sense, or an apartment. Renting, period, doesn't make any sense. We have interest rates at all-time lows, and you're going to see the monthly price to rent is amazingly high. So to rent a home in the Tampa Bay area, and it's not amazingly high, compared to the national average. I just think it's very expensive. So let me bring this graph up. And we're going to start with a 3-bedroom home or apartment in the Tampa Bay area. We have a monthly average price of $1,485 a month compared to the national, which is $1,537 a month, and 4 bedrooms, $1,794 compared to $1,791. So we are right in line with the national averages when it comes to rents. But you can see, just think of what kind of house you're going to get for $1,400 or $1,700 a month. A pretty nice one. So just keep that in mind. But we compare very well with the national averages. Okay, so next we're going to go into our favorite thing, what we love to spend money on. I know you do, I know I do, and that is taxes. We just really love spending money on taxes. So one of the things you're going to really love is that Florida has no state income tax. 0%. That's your tax rate for state income tax. Thank you, tourists. We don't have to pay any state income tax. So that is a huge, huge benefit. But we do have to pay property taxes like every other state. But in our area, property taxes are pretty affordable. The national average is right around 1% for property taxes, and we're right there. Hillsborough County is 1.02%. Pinellas is a little cheaper, 0.94%. Also, Pasco County comes in under 1% at 0.96%. So multiply your market value times that, right around 1%, you're going to get your average property taxes. Now, there's some deductions that you can have on those, like homestead exemption and those kind of things. And we'll go over all that if you're looking at purchasing a home in the Tampa Bay area. But for the most part, we're very affordable when it comes to property taxes. Now, sales taxes, we're a little higher. Okay, since we don't have state income tax, our sales tax rates are just a little bit higher. So in Hillsborough County, it's 8.5%. In Pinellas County, it's 7%. In Pasco, it's also 7%, with the national average being around 6.62%. So in that regard, the taxes are slightly higher, but believe me, not having a state income tax makes up for that. Okay, our next category is another favorite of everybody, and that's insurance. We all love paying for insurance. So auto insurance in our area is a bit higher than the national average. In Florida, we average about $2,007 a year as a premium, and the national average is right around 1,600, so we're a bit higher. Now, obviously, that's going to vary depending on your driving record and your age, but we're just a little bit higher than the national average. Homeowners insurance also is going to be a little higher because look where we live. We live by water, and we have weather sometimes. We may have a hurricane. But the reality is Tampa and the Tampa Bay area has not really had a direct hit, knock on wood, from a hurricane in years. I've lived here 40 years or so. And I never experienced a direct hit from a hurricane. We've had two times where they were very close, scared us, but we really have escaped that in our area because our geographical location makes it very difficult for a hurricane to turn, and come directly into the Tampa Bay area. So we're lucky in that regard. But the homeowners insurance premiums average around $1,727 a year, whereas national is about $1,445. So we're higher than that. And if you live in a flood zone, there's a lot of flood zones in our area, you're going to have that additional cost. If you live on the beach, with direct access to the water, your flood insurance is going to be pretty high. So for the most part, we're a little higher on homeowners insurance. Now, health insurance, this is where we drop down. We're actually 98.5% of the national average. So we're below the national average when it comes to health insurance. So that's good news. Okay, so now let's get into the household items, the everyday items. Electricity, and I'm going to use myself as an example, family of four living in a single family home. And my home's not huge, it's not big by any means, but our electric bill my square footage is right around 2,600. So my average electric bill is $220 a month. In the summer, obviously that probably goes up into the 400 range, because in the summers here, it gets hot and humid, and you have to have your air conditioning going all the time in the summer. So it's a little more expensive in there. But over the average, because when winter's here, we really don't have huge winter. The temperatures are beautiful, and we don't have to have our air on for a little bit. So $220 a month is what you're looking at on average. My cable bill with cable boxes in almost every room, it runs around $200 a month. That's with internet, so $200, which is pretty average for the country. Gasoline, we're right on average for sure. Right now, I'm taping this in May 2020. Gas prices are really low because of the coronavirus. $1.85 a gallon is where it's at today. But we're always running right around the national average when it comes to gasoline prices. Restaurants, I'll tell you this, we have some beautiful restaurants in the area, from downtown Tampa to downtown St. Pete, which has a ton of them right on the water. And then even on the beach area, there's some beautiful restaurants. But a cost of a family for, when we go out for family for maybe a couple drinks, you're looking at about $70 average price for a family of four. That's a sit down dinner. That's not like McDonald's or something like that. For groceries, we're a little higher. Okay, we're right at 105% of the average. So we're about 5% higher than the national average when it comes to groceries. Okay, that should wrap it up. That's the cost of living in the Tampa Bay area. If you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to reach out to us. We're here to help you. If you want to buy or sell a home in our area, we're here. We're definitely willing to help. We know the area very well, and hopefully you found this helpful. Hopefully you're staying safe and healthy. And again, Subscribe to our channel if you haven't. There's all kinds of videos being posted on here about living in the Tampa Bay area. Take care. Thank you very much.